back in February of 2016. Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His guys not doing too hot. Losers of 7 of their last 9. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, young man out of Syracuse.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Off play action. Craig. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Third down and 6. Back to throw. Craig. And incomplete on the deep ball. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they will tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Purdy. And this one's incomplete. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. The first carry here for Jordan James. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Second down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Now Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 13 carries, 83 yards.
When a winning streak stretches this far, you start to wonder if a team is truly unstoppable. And here's a guy who's been very much the legs that have helped drive this team to wins week after week. And even when teams have keyed on him and tried to slow him down, he's still gotten the job done enough to avoid a loss. Talking with him in pregame, though, he thinks that this week could be his biggest week yet.
At the 13-yard line.
Out of the gun, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And 6.
Purdy looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
There's a nice move. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Rams offense and Puka Nacua ready to take over once more. And he's been one of the main focal points of this unit throughout the season, no doubt. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL in terms of receptions by a wideout. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
2nd and 6. A quick throw there is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tutu Atwell there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. You look at this Niner defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. This defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Here's 3rd and 7.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is...
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Ethan Evans now. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset. And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Throwing here, Purdy. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Craig. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
At their own 28-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
2nd and 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Shotgun now with Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Purdy. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
15 more yards.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run.
Touchdown, 49ers! Christian McCaffrey hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-3. So that drive, 4 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. Shifts by him. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The LA offense ready for this next possession. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. Here now, 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Craig. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give to Edmonds. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The ball on the 8. Still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's caught. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Craig. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, look and repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back to throw, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the ground, it's James. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to the end zone real fast.
They'll roll him out right. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he will be out of bounds with a first down as they will have a 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. Purdy now to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have moved down in front. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes it a 17-10 score. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter one, they struggled. Quarter two here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then, you don't come out of the gate as fast or as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to put it together.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Rams first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Pass complete there to Nakua. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back to throw. Craig. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Third down and 10.
It's a gain of 7. And this is...
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our look around the NFL starts now. In Atlanta, the Falcons at home to take on the Saints in the NFC South. And it's the lefty, Michael Penix, He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they host the Houston Texans. And check it out, Joe Mixon. He gets it, he finds some field, and he's going to leave everyone in his wake. He's gone. The Texans are able to come away with the road win. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the running back. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Steelers get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The 49ers offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to have the Niners first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 27-yard line. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Got a man. That's Ayuk. And he's going to have a Niners first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Now Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Second and 10. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brock Purdy, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now Moody for the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive in total 8 plays. All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's very much alive in the race for most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked second in the NFL at this point in the season. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Throw out left, caught by Mayer. Pushes past him, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Running left, here's Edmonds. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the Niners' 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Craig. Open man is Atwell, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
They run it here with Edmonds. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. They'll run with Edmonds again. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Craig. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
That's good. 4A.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Pass caught by Pearsall.
Complete to Ricky Pearsall. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down.
from the 41. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing here, Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point try now for Moody. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. A beautiful fake. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw now on 1st down. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Second and 4. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
1st down.
And a loose football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. They'll get this one complete to Atwell. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Craig. This is caught. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Edmonds will score. Touchdown, L.A. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Niners offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 14. First down, Rams.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. To the right side and complete to Atwell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Craig. And he will find his man on the outside. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Rams.
Adams, the man in motion left. Now a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Craig. Mayer there to bring it in. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 18.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Rams first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Back to throw again. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. There he goes, right side. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now Moody for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Craig. A little juke. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake. Craig. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Craig. Pass complete there to Nakua. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First down, Los Angeles.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. The pass taken in by Mayer. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Looking to throw. Craig on the screen. This is Edmonds. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Craig. And it's complete. He's got him in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Davante Adams from 4 yards out. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. And the 49er hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the 49ers, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Rams, the